Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Alright, welcome back to another video, guys. We are in the F-14. This is the B variant, and we are going to be taking on an F-16 Viper. You guys know how dangerous that Viper is, especially against the Tomcat. So we got an uphill battle set up here today. Into the merge here. I'm really fast, so we're going into the vertical. And it looks like he's doing a split S. So one of the biggest questions that I get asked in the comment section all the time is, why don't you guys shoot before the merge? And I thought it was pretty self-explanatory, but the reason is that there's no, like, imagine we just shot each other in the face right now. One of us would already be dead. What's the video? Why are we making a video, right? And also consider that there's no skill in shooting a guy in the face. How are we supposed to push the aircraft to the limits? How are we supposed to test our BFM skills? You know, all that stuff. You got to go to actually do the dogfight so that you can, you know, do BFM and practice and push the aircraft to the limits and get a kill, get to the control zone. That's the whole point. You shoot him in the face, it's like, okay, now what? Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've lost the visual. Oh, there he is. There's the tracers that are very helpful in finding him. The problem, honestly, is how, you know, small that thing is. But I finally got him. There we go. You know, the Viper is just this little aircraft, little dinky little maneuverable ass dogfighter, and I'm this giant tennis court, you know. But anyway, we've talked about the F-14 F-16 fight. Assuming equal skill, the F-16 should dominate the F-14 every time, but we know it doesn't always play out like that. Might have just hit him there a couple times. People make mistakes, you lose visual. You know, you misread energy states, all kinds of things happen. And they can result in one aircraft winning versus the other. But I will say, I'm being forced to really push this F-14 right now to stay in this fight against this Viper. Now, if you'll notice, he's into the one circle with me. And we've talked about how the F-16 doesn't enjoy the one circle, and that's true. But it's not like as soon as it goes into the one circle, it just flops like a fish. You know, it's still pretty good. It just doesn't want to hang out in the one circle. And you can see him here ditching out. He's fast now. And it looks like he's trying to get a two circle going. At least he's trying to break away from me. He doesn't want to be in a one circle fight on the deck, of course. That would be a silly thing for him to be doing. And pretty much as long as that Viper stays fast, so he stays maybe 400 knots plus. He should actually be above 350, but like 400's nice. You know, he stays above 400, he'll be alright. There shouldn't be too much I can do to him at that point. Some of you may have noticed that I've dropped the flaps. It was necessary to fight the Viper. Again, like, flaps come down when you're desperate, you know, and I did find myself to be desperate against that Viper. The flaps, in my opinion, when it comes to the F-14, in my opinion, and I think this is accurate, they provide a little bit more stability in the one circle fight, give you a little bit more lift. In the two circle fight, they definitely increase performance, but at the expense of jamming those flaps. Once those flaps are jammed, the aircraft can no longer get fast. So if he identifies that my flaps are down, and he starts doing like high-speed vertical fights, I'm going to be in very big trouble. That's the biggest weakness to dropping the flaps. And look at that. That was a very nice move. He just took my 6 like that. This is developing into quite the chess match with this Viper here. Oh, he hit me. Very nice. Clever girl. Alright, we got him out in front. Luckily, the F-14, being such a tennis court, can take a decent amount of damage, you know? It's not super easy to kill this thing with just a couple rounds. You gotta really light it up, or you gotta take off the wings. It doesn't matter how big your aircraft is. If it doesn't have wings, it can't fly. He almost hit me there. Lucky to have missed that. I think I've actually hit him once. He's hit me once. I was just blind firing that to see if I could hit him. Although I think I just dumped all of those rounds into the town below, so my bad. Oh, this looks good. Right here. Oh, he's slow. No. How did I miss that? How? I swear I was full stick back too, man. To get the, oh my god, that is very upsetting. If I lose this round now, that's gonna haunt my dreams. Got him in a 2-circle fight now. That was my opportunity. You saw him just stalled in the air, just waiting there to die. Ah, I can't believe I did that. We're in the 2-circle fight now. You can see him trying to get fast and run away. I think he realizes how lucky he is to still be alive. A couple of flares there because he realizes he's technically extending away from the fight and that I would be well within my rights to shoot a Fox 2 at him. Lucky to have missed there. Lucky for him. Not for me. Although I could have sworn one of those bullets should have hit him. I can make this. I can make this shot right here. Yes. Oh yeah. Look at that. He's got only one of those. That's an engine. And it's on fire. He's going down, right? Yeah, he's going down. That thing's out of control. Oh, I can't believe we did it. That was a hell of a fight. Good fight by that Viper. There he goes. He's going to hit the ground here. That was a legendary battle from an admirable foe. So the game plan against the Viper is always to get him slow and then kill him. If I can even get him slow in a 2-circle, that's great. I can kill him there too. I just need him to be below 350 knots, which means oftentimes you gotta set traps for them. You know, you gotta let him have the 2-circle and then find a way to make a 1-circle and dump all the speed and hope that he follows you into that. We're into the merge, we're taking the vertical here. There he goes once again and doing the split S. Making it very difficult to maintain visual on him. Again, because that thing is so tiny. So we're in a pretty... Like, he's pretty fast right now, so he's fine. I'm a little bit slower. Got him locked. Oh, head-on shots. And what we'll do is, so you see him in the vertical, he was fast, but there he goes into the vertical, which tells me he might be getting slow. Remember, you have to bait them into this. You know, you have to make them feel like if they get slow, they can get the kill. So I'm going to climb up. He took a couple rounds, I went over my head. We're going to reverse that turn, try to get that 1-circle going. Hope that he follows, and he did. You see that? Look at that. He just came 1-circle with me. Alright. Alright, it's still not too late for him to ditch out of this one circle, so we gotta really bait him in. Let's see if we can get him to stay. Yeah, oh yeah, he's, look at that. He reversed again. He's committed to the one circle, it looks like. The downward spiral too, that's fine. Yeah, cross my nose. No, so close. Alright, look at him. He's like committed to this downward spiral fight now, which is not necessarily a horrible place for the Viper, honestly, but it is a good place for me to get him slow. You know, this is a nice situation to do that. Just don't get shot in the process. That's easier said than done, I know, but again, just keep those one circles going. You can tell he's slow. Right, look at that. He's very slow. You can tell just from his relative movement. Just watch him. That's a slow F-16. Which is actually good, but there's one big problem here, and that is that he's on my 6. Which is not how this was supposed to play out. Yeah, see? That's a fire. I don't like that. I was so close. He just ended up on my 6 at the end there. It's a good kill. Alright, good kill to the F-16. Well earned. Honestly, I feel like if he hadn't taken my 6 as quickly as he did last round, I had a little bit more playtime. I could have done something with that. With a slow F-16 like that, I would have been able to get him out in front or something. But it's not to take away from that. He did a great job getting back there. It's a difficult thing to do when you're an F-16 and you're slow. You know, to be able to maneuver it like he did, it was fantastic. He did a great job. Into the vertical here, once again. And we're just doing that because we're coming into these merges pretty fast. I'm really enjoying these contrails, by the way. It's really helpful when maintaining visual. I'm sure it's helpful for you guys too, because I know YouTube takes away that little bit of quality that I see here. YouTube kind of compresses it and takes it away. Again, forcing that one circle, trying to get him slow, right? Same game plan. Not really much else you can do against the Viper. And remember, we've talked about this in other videos. If he stays above 350 and stays fast, he's probably going to kill me every time. He just took shots at me there and came one circle. There you go. And let's see if we can get him into a rolling scissor. That would be pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, F-14, yeah. I thought she was going to roll the other way on me there. Okay, once again, you can see even in the one circle, he's actually not horrible, you know? That's what I was saying about, like, he's not horrible in the one circle. It's just that you have a better chance here than you do in a two circle. In a two circle, he's going to dominate you. A lot of people think that when I say rate fight, I was saying rape fight. And that actually is kind of how it feels against the F-16. So you absolutely do not want to end up in a two circle against that thing. It will annihilate you. Really struggling here, even in the one circle against him. In this downward spiral, toilet bowl, whatever you want to call it, barber's pole, whatever. This is, you see, he's doing a really good job of getting on my 6, even in these situations. Really struggling to get him to overshoot, which it looks like he's finally got him out in front. I fought for my life all the way down. Into the vertical. Let me get nose on here, dude. Come on. Come on. It's so close. Oh, the Pipper moved. It was on his wing. I should have shot. Oh, nice jank. I've got him now. He's defensive. Now he gets to see what it's like. Yeah, there we go. That was a fantastic fight, man. Nice job. Really, really good stuff.